Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Hey, hey, hey. It's the birthday, it's your birthday, it's your birthday, it's your birthday. So today, as you guys can see, we're switching it up a little bit because it's not the normal video, of course. But today we're gonna make a pineapple upside down cake. So I have all the ingredients listed already. So as you guys could see, we have the Duncan Hines Perfectly Moist Pineapple Supreme Cake Mix, which is already in the bowl right here. So I got the maraschino cherries, which are here in the shot glass, the actual pineapple slices with the juice in the back. We have a cup of water, and we have about 3 eggs, so they're separately, and a half a cup of vegetable oil, and we have the butter that we're going to use instead of cooking spray to line our pan. So as you can see, I already lined the pan with the grease, of course, but I can show you guys exactly how I did that. So I just took the stick of butter, right, and I opened it up a little bit, and then I just flipped it over, and I just massaged it into the pan, like so. So pretty much just rub it back and forth. You didn't really even have to touch the butter, but you could just get in there with the butter, right? And of course, the pan was already sanitized. So same thing with the butter. So we're just gonna, I don't know if you guys could see it, but you're just like massaging it into the pan, into the creases and stuff like that, right? And then I'm gonna just take my pineapples and line the actual dish with the pineapples. So I'll come back when I'm ready to do that. Plus, as you heard my oven going off, it is on timer. So we preheat for 350 degrees like the instructions say on the back. So you have 1 cup of water, 3 large eggs, and half a cup vegetable oil, right? And then it says preheat oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So it says right here, spray bottom and sides of pan with Pam bacon spray. Use bacon cups for cupcakes. But we're not using the cupcakes today. We're actually gonna make the actual cake. And this, I think it's a 13 by 9 or a 9 by 2. I don't know the dimensions of this one because it doesn't really state on the bottom. But yeah, it doesn't tell you. But I figured that this entire cake mix is gonna do the job, so I don't think it's gonna overflow. And if it does overflow, I do have some cupcakes, some cupcake cups that I could use in place of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and start adding my ingredients, and I'll get back to you guys in a few seconds. So now we're gonna add the pineapple slices to the actual pan. So over here, we're just gonna do this, line them out. Not to where you're pushing it up against the pan, but you want to kind of like give it some kind of space because they're, I guess they're not like thin enough. I might add like a little extra slice down here. So what I'm going to do is just bring it over here and make my life easier. So we're just going to add another one. Give it some space. I might just give it some space. There's nothing wrong with that. So it only has enough for 6 slices, I believe. There you go. So here goes the 6 slices, right? And then we have our shot glass of the cherries. So we're just going to drop 1 in there, as you guys can see. And you get the point pretty much. So we have the additional cherry that's going to roll over here. I don't know. This one doesn't want to behave itself. All right. So pretty much you get the gist of what I'm trying to do. We're going to roll that one over there. Add this one to this one. So this one gets a bonus cherry. And last but not least, we have the last cherry for that. So as you guys can see, we already prepped that portion of it. And it looks pretty cool already. What I was going to do was add some coconut shred to it to make it like a pina colada, you know, since we're going tropical. But I said no, you know, we're not going to do any extra stuff. Now, what I will do now to fill in the gaps, right? I'm going to add, like, you see how I just sliced this one up? I'm gonna just make a design in the cake, you know, so that extra room that we have is now the design, right? And then we're probably gonna add some more cherries. Maybe I can add another slice right here in the middle. But then this is gonna be like too much, I don't know. But I could possibly add like another cherry here, just to make the cake beautiful. So we're probably gonna just add a cherry here and there. And the juice actually makes the cake taste a little bit better. So there's nothing wrong if the juice gets in there. As you can see, this one, you just pop this cherry over there. And Mario just placed this little cherry right here in the middle. It will move around, I guess, once the cake batter goes over on top of it. But look at that. Isn't that cute? So we made our own little design, right? So you gotta get creative. So what we're gonna do is add the actual 3 eggs. And I always do the 3 eggs separate, just in case, you know, you never know if the egg might go bad. Then we're gonna add the water. We're just gonna place all of them in each other. And then we're gonna add the vegetable oil. Right? And we're just gonna start mixing. So like so. I don't know where my whisk is, so we're just improvising right now. But if you don't have a whisk, you just keep mixing in a circular motion, just trying to like get all the air bubbles out of it. Almost looks like cake, like pancake mix when you're mixing your pancake mix, you know? So I'll come back whenever I finish mixing it and when I'm ready to pour. So what I'm going to use the juice for, I'm going to add the juice. You can actually make a cocktail. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that in the meantime. So I'll be right back after I'm finished mixing it. And when I'm ready to pour, I'll let you guys know. But isn't that beautiful so far, guys? Let me know down below in the comments how it looks to you guys, and if you're willing to try this recipe. The next one I'll be baking is probably like a rum cake, so just let me know down below if you want to see that one. So I'll be right back once I finish mixing it, okay? All right, so we have completely mixed our batter, and this is what it should look like. You shouldn't really see any air bubbles in there, and if you do, you just bang the bowl like that, but pretty much there's not one air bubble in there. And if you do smooth it out, you could just like do that with the spoon and then the bubbles will go away. But look at that batter. It's so thick. And guys, please do not eat this, okay? There's raw eggs in there. And we just don't know what these things have nowadays. So I would recommend you not to eat it, okay? We did that back in the day, but that was back in the day. So, but yeah, nevertheless, this is what our batter looks like right now. So I'm going to go ahead and spoon it out into my baking pan. And I believe the oven is already ready. So we're just going to go ahead like so. Or just scoop it up. But with me, I don't want it to shift around. So usually what I do is I take my time and just take a spoon at a time and just gently place it over it like this, right? Because I've noticed in the past that when I take it up and just pour it over it, the pineapples and the cherries, they like tend to shift. So from then on, I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna just spoon it out. It does take a little bit longer, but I feel like it's just better this way. I won't have anything moving around. So yeah, this is practically slow motion. So whenever I finish, I will get back to you guys in a few seconds, okay? But this is what I have left. So it's not that much left. But yeah. And as you can see, the pineapple over there, the canned pineapple. So shout out to Aldi again, my favorite store, because that's where I found my pineapples in the can. And shout out to my favorite store, Family Dollar, because that's where I got my cherries from. Because Aldi did not have any cherries. Apparently, they only have it in the store in Christmas time, or it's a seasonal item. But trusty Family Dollar always have what I need. So that's my backup, you know, my bestie store. I love me some Family Dollar. I love Ross, Family Dollar, Home Goods, TJ Maxx, all my favorite store. So I can't live without those stores because they always got the deals. Okay, guys. So when I'm ready to pop it into the oven, I will get back to you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and start cleaning up this kitchen, because you know we want to clean while we're working. But look at that, how easy that was, and everything stayed in place. So that's why I like to do it this way, because I hate when my cherries move around. Like nothing more than you expect it to be so pretty, and then the end product is like, oh, like you just tossed it in there. So patience is a virtue, right? So we just take our time and do it. But look at that, we're almost finished. So we're gonna pop it in the oven for about 30 minutes, and then I'll get back to you whenever it's finished. So in the meantime, while the cake is actually making, off camera, I got a cup of ice in my ball jar, because I love these jars. And off here, I had a pineapple, the pineapples that's left over, and then we have some watermelon that we had cut up during the week. So the juice from the actual pineapple, I stirred it up a little bit, and I garnished the glass already. So we have a pineapple slice with some ice, some cherry juice at the bottom, and 2 cherries, right? So as always, people, drink responsibly, okay? So I have a shot of orange juice that I'm just gonna pour in here. It's gonna look like a Sex on the Beach, right? Then we also are going to pour a shot of the pineapple juice. So as you can see, a shot of the pineapple juice. Ooh, right. And then a shot of Malibu rum. Wow, that's looking good, right? And then we're just gonna chop it off with some more cherry juice. So it kind of looks like a sunset on the beach, right? So we're gonna just twirl it around a little bit. And pour some more, if you want more pineapple juice, just to top it off a little bit. Pour some more pineapple, stir it around a little bit. And we should be good to go. All we're gonna do is top it off with the rest of the cherries on top. And there you have it, a Malibu sunset drink. Shout out to Malibu. So guys, drink responsibly. Yep, there's only 1 shot of drink in here. So yeah, so that's our little thing right here. And of course we have our shot glass, Jamaica One Love. And we have our other shot glass, and here goes the pineapple and the watermelon that's left over. And our shot glass that says Jamaica, Negril, Montego Bay, Ocherias, Port Antonio. And these are our national stuff. So the national flower is Lignum vitae, and our national fruit is Aki. All right, and that is our coat of arms. So yes, guys, hopefully this video finds you well, and hopefully you'll try that drink while you're baking this pineapple upside down cake. So I'll get back to you again once the actual cake finished. But this is just so we can, you know, lean back and just take a break from cooking. All right, so here we have our finished product. And yes, shout out to Ross for always having the best items. This oven mitt says you are so loved, right? And Yep, this was the Valentine's Day edition. So, you know, had to pick them up because they are the cutest, right? And shout out to Fifth 222. They make the best plates also, with the roosters and stuff. So yeah, this is what the finished product looks like. And I'm gonna go ahead and flip it over so you guys can see the back of it. But before I do that, on the cutting board, I'm gonna line it with some foil paper and then go from there. How beautiful is that, guys? This is a golden brown. And look at that design that's in the middle, right? Here. The only thing, as I said before, they usually tend to shift. So you see more cake batter right here where that extra cherry was, right? But nevertheless, you can still see the concept of what I was talking about. Like sometimes they do shift around, so the actual cherry is not directly in the middle. But here I am going to cut a slice, and look how spongy that is, guys. It is super duper spongy. Like, it's so spongy and fluffy, right? And I don't know if you could see that steam that's coming out of it, but there's some steam coming out of it, guys. So we're just gonna spoon it out. And we're gonna just take it over here and put it on the plate. And look at it. Wow, look at that. How fluffy that is, right? Now you could top it with some syrup, whatever you would like. But I feel like the cake is gonna be so sweet already. You don't need anything else. But as you could tell, it's so flaky. Look at that, and moist, right? All the way through. Very moist. So, all you need is a glass of milk or some orange juice or that drink I was telling you guys about. Tasty. You could literally taste the actual pineapple juice because it was infused with pineapple juice. You guys can use that instead of the water. Instead of water, you could use applesauce, whichever route you want to go. But this cake is just to die for. It's completely delicious, very fluffy, light and airy, and not too sweet. So I hope this video finds you well. I love you guys to Pluto and back. And may God bless you guys abundantly. May your store baskets never run empty. May this video find you optional things to do instead of going out and spending money. You can actually bake your own cake at home. This could be a birthday cake. If someone loves pineapple upside down cake, that could be their birthday cake. Or if you don't want to do the pineapple portion of it, you can probably do another topping or just not have pineapple in there, you know, whatever way you decide to do it. But this is just something for the summer. If you're gonna have company over and you just want to bake a quick cake, this is the go-to. This is tropical, you know, and the drinks that you got from the pineapple juice, you can make drinks with that too. So I love you guys to Pluto and back. Stay blessed and productive and have a wonderful day. Goodbye. Ciao. Mwah. Smooches.